So, namaste, friends. Warm welcome. Today, we are going to learn about Wu Wei. Uh, it is something that is related with not doing. So, our topic today is how we can overcome our procrastination habits. How do we overcome the procrastination habits with um, effortlessly, how we can do that. So I will be talking today a little about my example in this. When I learned about Wu Wei like few years back from my mentor Dr. Newton, he introduced me to this book called Tao Te Ching, and this book was written by Lao Tzu. Lao Tzu is like a Zen master. Okay, and he said that the deepest work, the best way of being is not doing anything. So I was very happy, right? I stopped doing anything, right? And of course, life did not go further because, friends, this was like a very deep wisdom. It's not just not doing, it is actually flowing with life. So, in this book, Lao Tzu has given the example how nature takes care of itself, and without any interference, nature achieves everything, right? And I like this wisdom which is on Taoism. Like we say Tao, or it's Tao, Tao, Tao. That means the way, right? And it says within the Tao, twisted knots loosen, sharp edges becomes smooth. Twisted knots loosen, sharp edges become smooth. So what this means is, I'll give my example first, okay, so that you understand what I'm talking about. Now, I want to get up early in the morning, friends. Always, I have a desire. Earlier, I used to be disciplined, but later, I lost track. And then, there was a time I'm struggling hard to get up in the morning. I will put three alarms. First alarm gone, second alarm gone, third alarm, oh, let me sleep. I can't get up. So it was not helping. And then few times I, was very strict with myself. I said I have to get up no matter what. And then, all that I was doing after getting up did not help me because from inside I don't want to get up. Okay. So there is two parts of me. One part, I want to discipline myself. One part, don't want to discipline myself. I want to be lazy. My body is not wanting to get up. My body is not supporting. So what to do? Then I remember the teaching of Wu Wei, right? I said, okay, I am not going to press myself a lot. Let me see if I can move with the flow and if I can get some solution. Because, friends, there is a deeper wisdom with everything that is happening to us. We are, like, for me, what is I was doing, I'm anxious. Oh, I can't get up in the morning. And I am like a facilitator, I am helping people. Such a shame, I am not able to discipline myself. So all this shame and all this too much of thinking was taking me away from the present moment. Okay, and I was not able to trust my journey. So what Wu Wei says that you don't have to battle this in you, these two forces. You can make use of this. So, like, for example, when the aircraft is being prepared, the aircrafts, the best aircrafts are the aircraft which uses a technology, the shape that causes less resistance for the aircraft to float. So it is using less fuel and less resistance and it can glide easily. So this is a practice of Wu Wei, because it is not about creating a very high-end aircraft which is consuming a lot of fuel, and so that is not what is required. It is something that consume less fuel, but it is giving the maximum output, right? So that is the best aircraft is that aircraft that is using the least resistance, and it can glide. Also, it is true for fighters. The best martial art fighters, they will not always use strength. So for example, somebody is coming with a big force to give the punch, they will not try to attack that person or try to stop that punch hard. Instead, what they will do is they will, apply a very gentle move, so that they will move to the other side, or they will redirect the force that will go back to the person who is giving the punch, right? So they are very skilled at that. So what they are doing is the same force that is coming, they are making use of that. So for me, I thought, oh, I'm getting lazy, I can't get up in the morning. There is a force, that is resistance. Can I use this resistance? Can I say yes to this resistance? Let me stop fighting with it. So what I did is I stopped fighting with it, and I will share some things that I did to wake up. See, it is not giving up on waking up, because I know waking up in the morning is good for me, right? I will not give up on that. But can I apply few things that will support my waking up? So what I did is I started telling myself, okay, I am giving myself 15 minutes gap. For example, I want to get up at 5 o'clock. I will put the alarm at 4:45, and 15 minutes I can take to get up gradually, right? And the second thing which I did was, can I put a nice alarm, not some alarm they say "Wah, wah," in the morning, right? Some kind of nice music can I put for the alarm, right? And can I also develop some pleasurable morning ritual after I get up, which I like? For example, if I want to just get up and go into the terrace first, or I don't want to get up, I sit and close my eyes to meditate, or can I start a podcast which is very inspiring? Can I start a music which I like to hear, right? So these things, and also I also tried doing breath awareness practice. Okay, I'm not getting up. All right, can I start observing my breath? Can I start relaxing my body? Can I start massaging my body? Can I take my body, the massage into, going to the terrace into the sunlight? Can I start doing that? Can I expose my body to the sunlight, right? And also, can I stretch in the bed? See, these are things that my body liked. Rather than getting up, pulling myself up and going, oh, I have to go for a walk, which I'm not ready. I'm feeling cold. I'm feeling this, that. And can I prepare the evening before I'm getting up? I will prepare. If I'm going for a walk, I'll prepare my shoe. If I want to listen to a podcast, so I will prepare that podcast and leave it near my, bed, so that morning I get up, I know I will put the podcast on. So, and all these things, also setting intention, visualization, that yes, I'm getting up in the morning effortlessly, easily, happily. I'm doing a body scan for myself. So I like this, right? I liked all these things rather than strictly getting up in when the alarm is starting, or I have to do something for that, right? So why I'm sharing this, because finding a middle path is important, because if there is a so much resistance coming from somewhere, we need to find a way to navigate through, like I just shared, the aircraft of least resistance. That is the best aircraft, not the aircraft that is consuming a lot of fuel, right? So friends, this can be applied to anything, right? This can be applied to whatever we are doing in our life. We can be with ourselves. So there is something called an intuition in us that we need to grow more and more. Life will keep throwing us challenges. We can't become like a rock and, oh, I can take whatever life throws at me. Sometimes we have to become a rock. Sometimes we have to bend. We have to become like water. How the water flows. If it finds some obstruction, it does not disturb the obstruction. It finds another outlet, and again it starts smoothly flowing. If you see the river coming from the glacier, that is how the rivers are being, created. And it says water can actually cut stones. No other force can cut a stone, but the water, being so gentle, it can be like a dewdrop, but it can be like a big waterfall and a big force to cut and even dissolve, rocks and other metals. It can be so hard. So be like water. Okay. So here, because we are all doing some kind of program courses, and here especially we talk about courses of sexual mastery, right? Many of us, we can't finish the course. Okay, we take a course. I go, oh, I want to do this that, and then we can't finish everything. So what can be the Wu Wei? We need to find that out. Maybe, can I break down the course? Can I set a gentle reminder? Can I set a gentle routine for myself? Can I have a more of a curiosity driven learning? Can I create some interesting things about what I am learning, like a visualization process? So follow the energy levels, friends. Today, whatever my energy is, tomorrow I might not have the same energy level, or tomorrow maybe I have much more energy level. It is always very different for us every day by day. So we need to create a learning space, because we are talking about courses, finishing of courses, procrastination of courses, procrastination of the exercise. Okay, we have joined a yoga course, or we have joined a sexual mastery course. Can we incorporate some playfulness? Can we set soft goals, not strict goals, soft goals, that is flexible goals? And what will happen is, this is a more of a mindfulness practice. It will bring us to the present moment, because life itself, for all of us, it's like a big, it's like a never ending process. Yeah. And we need to be compassionate to ourselves, and we need to follow a system that will help. So I found Wu Wei, the approach of Wu Wei, effortless action. Now, please understand, like me, do not get confused and not do anything. It is not doing nothing, it is effortless action. The actions that we are doing, which are effortless, is very comfortable. When I'm working, I don't feel that effort. Can I get into that space rather than pushing and pulling myself? Right? So, right now, I want you to do a quick process. I will guide you into this process. What I want you to do is take a pen and a paper. Okay, you will need to write something. And if you have the, an electronic pad, you want to write on your phone or anywhere, it's fine. It's a guided reflection we will do. So just sit wherever you are, close your eyes, and take few deep breaths. Let's do it together. Take few deep breaths. Come to the present moment. Be with the breath. Deep breathing, inhale, deep inhale, and deep exhale. Okay, deep inhale and deep exhale. Right? And just relax for a moment, just be with your breath, relax. And I want you to now, as you be, as you are relaxing, I would like you to focus now on a project or a goal that you have been procrastinating for a long time. It could be anything. It could be anything. It could be a book that you have not read in the past few weeks, or a work that you were supposed to do but you did not do. Any project, any work that you are procrastinating, you are not doing it. Okay. And when you are, I would like you to think about that. Think about that work or think about that project. Reflect on that and connect to your body and tell me what kind of thoughts or feelings come up when you think about this task. What thoughts, what kind of feelings they come up when you think about this task? Where in the body do you feel resistance or tension? So scan your body, and whenever you are thinking about that job or that work, see if any part of your body is holding any tension. The next question is, if you were to approach this task without pressure or expectation, how might it feel different? If you were to approach this task without pressure or any expectation, how might it feel different? So I'll just give you one more minute to reflect on these questions. Right now, slowly, I would like you to come back. So you can rub your hands, put them on your eyes slowly, and open your eyes. And I would like you to take the pen and a paper. Now, take a pen and a paper and write down the specific area where you feel resistance. Where did you feel the resistance in the body? What kind of thoughts were coming that is more like a resistance? And also write how you can approach this task with more ease and less force. So, what is that very small, effortless step? Small and effortless step that you can take today to align with the flow of Wu Wei, effortless action. How can you, what is that very small step that you can take that will align you to Wu Wei, to effortless action? That you're doing some action, but it is not bothering you that much, right? It is, you are in ease with it, you are in a flow with it. Okay, friends? So it is like also like a homework. Okay, you can take these three questions as a homework. Okay, I will again share these questions. The three question is, first is you need to write the resistances where you are feeling the resistance. Second is how you could approach this task with more ease and less force. And third is what is the smallest step that you can take today that will align you to Wu Wei. That means effortless action. What is that small step that you can take, the smallest step that will help you to be in Wu Wei, to take some effortless action towards whatever you are doing. So I want every one of you to identify one small effortless action, and in the next 24 hours, you should move forward with this. You break that procrastination task and take that small action. It's like your commitment to yourself. Okay, that small action in the next 24 hours, is it doable? Can you practice this? Yes, yes, yes. Great. Right. So friends, this way we can apply the principle of Wu Wei to our life. And because here we are talking more of sexual mastery, right? How we can apply Wu Wei to sexual mastery, right? So, first point is to embrace relaxation. Focus on relaxation rather than performance. Instead of trying to control every aspect of sexual experience, allow yourself, even your partner, to be fully present and connected to the present moment. So basically, Wu Wei is about talking to be in the present moment. So that's the first practice. Embrace relaxation. The second thing I would like to say is listen to your body. Pay attention to your body's signal and energy level. See, I was talking about my morning routine. If I wouldn't have been considerate, if I would have neglected my body's, signals in the morning, all that discomfort, not getting up, I will not listen to my body. I will get up. I would not be able to go with that routine for a long term. If you want to develop practices that you want to go for long term, Wu Wei is the way. Yeah, effortless action. So rather than pushing yourself beyond your comfort zone, follow the natural rhythm and energy flow of your body. So I followed the natural flow. I put things which I like. I encouraged myself with good music, having nice breathing session in the morning, right? So for in the case of sexuality also it's like that. So important is to listen to your body, friends. Body dialogue. You need to know how to dialogue with your body, how to talk to your body. And third thing with when it comes to sexual mastery is letting go of expectations. release the need of specific outcomes and goals during sexual activity. Yeah. Instead, we focus on the journey and connection to ourselves, and if there is a partner, connecting to the partner. And the fourth point is cultivating awareness, being present, being using mindfulness techniques to stay present during intimacy. That is the whole crux of sexual mastery. How present we can be with our breathing, eye contact, or just being aware of the sensation. That is, this scale will tell us how much we have mastered our sexuality, right? And flow with the desire. Allow your sexual desire to ebb and flow naturally without forcing or repressing. Oh, this is a very bad or a guilty fantasy I have. I should not think about it. Trust your body's timing and the natural build of sexual energy, and respect yourself, whatever it is. Be with the flow of desire. I'm not saying, oh, I have a desire to kill someone or do something bad to somebody. It's not about acting on that, but stay with that. Even if that bad feeling is there, stay with it. Allow that desire, live it fully. At least in ourselves we can do that, right? So some, I have written many other points, but just to not to extend this more, another thing which I feel is very important is trusting the process, trusting our sexual mastery, our journey, and it's going to unfold over time. Sexuality is not same at every point. It changes. Morning, evening, it changes. It changes with time. It changes with season. So avoid rushing or forcing your progress with sexuality. Instead, enjoy each journey of the step. Trust the process. And the last I want to say is the balance the yin yang. Yin is passive and receptive, yang is active and expressive. Both are the quality of the sexual practices. Allow this energy to harmonize. Sometimes it will be active, sometimes it will be passive. Let it be in harmony, natural harmony, rather than forcing, dominance. Even it happens to male-female relationship. See, always the male cannot be a male in a sexual act. Female cannot be a female in a sexual act. They might change roles. Sometimes the feminine can have more masculine energy. The male can be more receptive, have a feminine energy in a sexual encounter, right? So we need not pressurize ourselves to become something that, it's like a forceful thing. So, friends, just to wrap it up today, I will give you 3 points that will help you to apply Wu Wei. Okay. So the first point is remember your intuitive intelligence. More you are doing these practices, you are growing your intuitive intelligence. You're operating from your intuition, not from your mind, not from your heart. No, not from the bad part of you, not from the good part of you. You're acting from your intuitive intelligence. So the second point is spend some time with your intuitive intelligence. How will you do that? Spend some time in emptiness. That's the practice of meditation. So when you sit, watch the breath, you become empty. That means what? You are with your intuitive intelligence that time, right? And then third, very important point, trust your intuition, because this will help you navigate through life with effortless ease. Right? So the first, we remember our intuitive intelligence. Second, we spend time with our intuitive intelligence, that we understand it, we grow it, we start trusting it, we start, being with it through emptiness. And then we allow that intuitive intelligence to guide us. Trust that inner voice. We call it inner voice. We have to all listen, not this ear, okay, not the external ear, internal ear, to listen to the inner voice that is whispering to us what we need to do in life, how we need to go, all answers it is giving us. So that is how we apply Wu Wei in our daily life. Okay, friends. So I feel that's it. If you have any questions, you can type in the chat box any questions that you might be having. And uh, committing ourselves to be with the flow. How we can observe Wu Wei is observing nature. Nature is in completely with Wu Wei. It does not push anything. The grass is not pushing, or somebody is not pulling the grass to grow. Grass grows by itself. The river flows by itself. The mountain are in their own nature. Everything is achieved in nature effortlessly. Nature does not hurry. Our life also, we will be able to achieve everything. We need not hurry. We just be with Wu Wei, effortless action. We see some action, oh, I have to achieve this thing. I'm putting so much force in that. Come back to our balance, come back to our intuitive intelligence. It will tell us the way. Okay, friends, so if there is no further questions, we are going to wrap up our session today here. So thank you so much for joining me today evening, and I've seen a lot of friends, old and new friends. Thank you so much for being here, and we will meet soon again. Yeah, thank you. Have a wonderful evening. Bye-bye. Thank you.